All right. I think we're getting things working. Unfortunately tonight, our co-op simulator is going to be just me by myself. Jacob, who is normally my co-pilot, got asked to stay late. So, we are going to play Civilizations 5, just in case he happens to get off unexpectedly early and can make it in time to join us. Alright. Let's see. I don't need my co-pilot because Jacob's not with me yet. And he's probably going to sit over here when and if he joins. Alright. So. I pretty much always play as the Celts. As a person who is of mostly Scottish and Irish background, I find it a point of pride to always play as my ancestors. Is that a smart move? Don't have a clue. I got in the habit of always playing on Pangeas in Civ 4. It was a big deal in Civ 4. I don't find that it is such a big deal here. I don't know, there's something about boating my troops back and forth around islands that, I don't know, maybe I should switch it to something nice and random. Pick a map type. What about fractal? Is that random enough? Naked continents, huh? What else do we got? Frontier, single continent-ish. Stage, large islands. Gee, again, shuffle. A truly random map. Let's go with shuffle then. We're gonna play on tiny because it's only gonna be a 3-hour stream tonight. Oh yeah, Victoria said. I should have updated it. Does it? It should currently say. Let me find out. Yeah. Let's see. For some reason, Muxie opened itself 3 times. I don't need 3 Muxies open. You know what? I'll pull it up on my PC. It's a little faster. Open. That's not the right Twitch. That's the Twitch I'm after. Following us. Yeah, it has updated to say co-op simulator since, but it did originally say that I was playing Yakuza because that's what Jacob was streaming last night. Alright, we're playing a tiny one because we're only streaming for 3 hours. Prince difficulty puts everyone on an even footing, supposedly. It says it's the normal difficulty. I have found that playing on more difficult difficulties doesn't actually make the AI any more intelligent. Not that I can tell. It just gives them unfair advantages over you, numerically, and not about that. I normally play on one of these lower settings, probably Chieftain, usually, just because I enjoy winning, you know. Standard game, yeah, that sounds right. Advanced setup, I don't normally like to win by time, but I don't know, we are on a time limit. I guess we'll get as far as we get. Random seeds. Let's turn the barbarians back on. Let's also turn espionage back on. I think we'll keep quick combat though. Yeah, that's all looking all right. Was there nothing about... Ooh, excuse me. Nothing about, like, humidity and things? I guess not. Let's start. Let's get the ball actually rolling.
Eternal glory and praise for you.
Ooh, that's a little loud. At least for me it is.
Warrior Queen. In a time...
You know what? Without Jacob, I'm not sure I'm not sure the best way to fix it. Let's see. We got a river. That's nice. We've got sugar. and sugar, and we'll get marble pretty quickly. I could cross the river and get all 3 on turn 1, but it'll take me a turn to do that. It's always better. I actually read a few different articles on why it's better to always settle on your first turn. It's just the disadvantages become exponential, late game especially. And I watched a stream the other day where someone took themselves 2 turns to settle a first city, and they didn't seem to be doing too badly, but yeah, I think I'll just drop right down there. Game level is a little loud. Options, audio. Music is, give itself a little music. I think the last time I played this, I was listening to music somewhere else. That's a little better. That's a little better. Return to game. And you are going to explore, my friend. Aha, we're near water. I like that. I always like being near the water. And a monument to start. Research. Now, typically, I always speed rush archery. That's normally my beginning of game thing, but I was watching a stream the other day where someone did pottery and then writing for the Great Library and rushed philosophy really early in the game. And it was supposed to have given them a great advantage. They didn't quite get it to work out, however. Trying to remember what it was they had to have done. Ah, they had to have calendar as well. They had to... Something they weren't doing right. Something they had slightly off. Probably should have paid more attention. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to see how that works out. Keep exploring the coast. Aha. Vanilla. 30 gold. They are maritime. They're friendly. Of course they're friendly. Who doesn't like me? Alright, this is looking pretty well like a peninsula here. I think I can stop exploring over here. That's, I think, pretty clearly defined. And because this is pretty random, I have no way of knowing if I'm on an island or what. To the ruins! Advanced weapons. Okay, I'll deal with it. I am guilty. I automate quite a bit, actually. When I get workers and things, I actually think they're set to automatically automate in my settings. I'm not the first person to have met Biblo, so someone else is on the island with me. Okay. Production. Normally at this point I will start kicking out a shrine. Normally at this point I have researched archery and I'm building the Great Temple of Artemis, and that's how I spend my beginning a game. But I don't have calendar yet, so I can't really take advantage of my sugar. I'm not seeing, outside of a farm, I'm not seeing a lot of benefit to popping out a worker just yet, so I'm gonna go with a shrine for that faith. I am the Celts after all. Pantheon. Well, what's around us? Desert, desert, desert. Kind of a lot of... almost as much desert as grassland, but there's also a lot of trees. Normally I just rush right for fertility rites. Normally I just go straight for the kill of fertility rites. I don't even read the rest of them. I have read them in the past, but I don't read them all the time. Faith from desert. That could help make up for the fact that I don't have a bunch of trees right next to my base city. I'm actually only getting +1. Frequently when I play as the Celts, I'm getting at least a +2 from surrounding forests. Boats, faith. If I win a battle, I'm normally not the most combative player. I normally win technologically, although if I'm playing a short game, I might have to go outside my comfort zone. Palace, culture for wine and incense, happiness from over range combat, food from camp, science with connections, classical wonders. You know what? I'm going from the faith with the desert. That's what I'm doing. Next turn. Now let's see if we can't figure out who's over here. Jeeps! Ooh, it certainly is rocky terrain. No wonder they're sheeps. Oh, maybe they're down here. I just assumed this cut up this way. Ooh, a policy. I personally always go for tradition just to get this one to make me build wonders more quickly. But normally I'm building wonders right now. I've opted for a different tack this time. Worker doesn't do me that much good, but I could use that one production from having a republic. So that's what we'll do. That's normal, because that's normally the very second thing I do is go for that republic and get that production bonus. Ooh, barbarians. Wonder if I can take him with just a Celtic warrior, Pictish warrior. Be a minor victory. Unit needs orders next turn. Getting brave. Looks like I'm doing well. Oh, and you're a jerk. There's plenty of hills and things. I'll take rough terrain. Again, I'm gonna skip on the worker for a minute because I don't have the technologies to make the best use of my resources.
So
Calendar! There we go. So much for my forward thinking. Yev. Mount Kalish. Again, not the first person to meet these people. Someone else is on my island. We are not alone. Policy. Production policy. Edinburgh can fire on an enemy. You get off my rocks, that's my rocks. Purchase. Need 310 for a worker. Somehow, I'm thinking that I might get another policy before I get enough money to buy a worker. Yeah, I know they're spotting on our territory. I watched them. Oh, marsh slows me down. And that should do ya. Some mountains and hills over here. Wouldn't want to be on this side of the island. Another barbarian encampment. Think I'll take out this axeman and retreat a little and heal him up before sending him at that encampment. Oh. Never mind. I'll fortify here then. Another next turn. Writing. Next turn. Sugar. Biblos targets encampments. Production will be the Great Library. Citizen management. I want a focus on production, if at all possible. 37 turns. We can get it down to 31. That's what we're going for. I normally don't mess with that mechanic, but I want that library before anyone else. I think I only lost one turn out of the possible one turn. Alright. Another natural wonder. Unit needs orders. Yeah, I'm gonna get the policy just before a couple of turns actually, before I have enough to buy. I have a feeling in the relatively near future the barbarians are going to start having their primitive bowmen. So, oh, there's the civilization. Pink. Let's see off the top of my head who's pink. This was Civ 4. I'd know that was Isabella, but I'm actually struggling. In Civ 5, they have slightly different colors for people. Another pantheon was founded. Kiev is upset about an encampment. A policy. Take that. Builder. Plantation. And I killed the one near Kiev. Alright. Kiev, Byblos, and Manila. Or it is Isabella. Alright.
Soy Isabel de España.
Yeah, if you say so. Gonna finish checking out down here. More intruders. I'm debating with myself if I want to pop for a scout. Or is it smarter to take a warrior? You know what? I'm gonna do neither just right now. Let's save my money. Embark and fire on the intruders. Oh, and we've hit a dead end. Kind of saw that coming, but I wasn't entirely sure. Sometimes that fog of war is like right on the hairy edge where you can't tell if that's a coast or just cut off graphics. 1 silver. Sugar. Enemy. I'm pretty sure I can't cross through there because we don't have an open borders agreement. So you, my friend, taking the long way around. Let's get those luxury resources. Oh, that was painful. And now we absolutely are going to buy a warrior. Just so he can walk over and capture our builder back. Marsh. Ugh. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he's hiding. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna make the decision to pull back until my Pictish warrior gets a little closer. And we'll alert you so when you see a barbarian coming, you'll activate. Isabella is progressing more than me. You know, I'm about to research philosophy faster than that great library's going. I must not have done something quite right the way that other guy did it in the video I watched. Policy. Yeah, I'll take a settler. Right next to a barbarian encampment. Why is that such a good place to settle? Because there's some livestock, some incense, some stone, and it's on a coast. I guess I can see where they're going with that. But you're gonna stick right there for a second. Maybe that's not the wisest decision in the world, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sleep till I'm ready for you. That's a lot of turns to walk over here for that. So let's take one of these early game ones that I skipped out on for some weird half-ass understood thing that I decided to go for that was stupid. Found a religion. Oh boy. Are any of them taken? No, we're first with a religion? Alright. Well. What to pick? We're barbaric heathen Celts, you know? Personally, I lean a little more towards Buddhism, Taoism, Shinto. Some respect for Sikhism, Hinduism, Confucianism. Eastern theologies. Let's go for Shinto. It's what I almost always pick. Founder belief. Extra gold's always good. Mostly because it never, like, stops being relevant. Happiness, I never really have an issue with happiness. But 100 gold each time you convert. First of all, in my view, I know when I play, I normally end up by mid-game having like 200 gold a turn. Of course, it's on a bigger map with a lot more cities, but that just doesn't seem very significant, especially in late game. Science when you spread religion. Extra influence the city-states interested. Gold for every 4 followers versus 2 gold for every city. Let's do 1 gold for every 4 followers. Shrines, faith to purchase, find inspiration. Food could be nice. Faith to purchase. Amphitheaters, faith to purchase, faith to purchase, faith to purchase, gardens, extra happiness, extra production per follower. That's something else. These two are like my base always go-tos because they never really stop being relevant, I don't feel. Alright, Shinto. Next turn. There's that. Turn. Decisive victory. Got some gold out here. You're on smooth terrain. Ooh, I'm starting to get a little on the surrounded side here. Research, mining, that seems important. Let's learn how to dig stuff. Ooh, that's painful. That's what I feared. Alright, you. You shouldn't have stayed there. You should have moved 1 square away anyway. Lovely. Great library. I got there first. Haha. Choose a free tech. The biggest, most expensive one. Production. National College. Almost rather get the Oracle, but yeah, I'll take National College. Also, that's the screen I'm looking for. Pop out another warrior here. Archery.
Приветствую
Russia.
тебя, незнакомец. Если твой ум и такт сравнимы с твоей привлекательностью, мы замечательно поладим.
How about some embassies? How do you feel about that?
Прекрасно.
I don't think we had that technology when I found Isabella. Yay! Choose research. The wheel, I suppose. They won't be happy, but I'll be out of their land in a turn. She's sailing.
Espero que
Yeah,
sí,
sure.
He who
Yeah, so I get a decisive victory, but they'll come back on me in a turn. Masonry is more recommended, and that'll let me use my marble. If I ever get my worker back.
Vidunderligt.
Danish, huh?
Ny udfordrer. Harald Blåtand byder dig velkommen til sit land.
Alright, now I know where everyone is, and we seem to be on a sort of Pangea. You gonna help me out here, buddy? Oh, I'm gonna lose you, aren't I? Ooh, you might help. Bronze working. Let's get some proper weapons. Research, trapping. Math. Who doesn't like math? I don't like math. Better at this encampment over here. Policy. Golden Age. We like golden ages. I'm taking that. I won it. Decisive victory. Okay, now go rebuild that. Ooh, a water. Ooh, the pyramids. The pyramids. I know, I'm overlooking basic production there, but I want those pyramids. You can build a monument. Repair for 2 turns, alright. Works for me. You can heal. Plantation.
Espero que este trato
Silver for sugar. Don't I have sugar? I don't think I need sugar. I guess I don't have it. Sure, if that's what you're after.
You made a new
Alright. I prefer construction to horseback riding. I never use horseback characters. Anyway. Maybe that's stupid, but that's how I play. According to my little thing here, I'm doing a little bit better than everyone else anyway. Quarry! I'm not worried about Stonehenge. All the way over there. And Kiev wants it gone. Do I really care about Kiev? I normally don't play with city-states. I turn those on for the stream. I get sick of babysitting them. Their little temper tantrums, and they're taking up space on my map where I might want to build a city. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to explore further north where I've not explored that much yet. And it's time for me to play it lazy. You're automating. Next turn. Fine, I'll take horseback riding. Alright. Yes, Edinburgh's marble. Parthenon. That's a little bit sad because I normally get the Parthenon, but no great tragedy. And again, I opt laziness. Science. Currency comes first. It's faster. Harold seems to have a bigger army than I do, but it doesn't seem to be as advanced. Isabella seems to be my biggest competition right now. Great profit. Enhance religion. Follow our belief. Shrines with happiness, cathedrals, shrines and temples. You know, I'll take growth rate, if not at war, because I'm not that combative. I like the faster religion spreading. Trade route with Manila. Is that 390 or 290? 390 for a caravan?
Battery.
Oh, barbarian. Finally done, eh? Shrine. Engineering. I'm barely staying ahead of Isabella. Temple of Artemis, another thing I normally build. Lovely. Yeah, I knew I wasn't the first to meet you. No way of that. Catholicism. Byblos. Dublin. What about Manila? Pyramids! Automate worker. Now what's better, watermill, 1 production, or stonework is 1 production, but it also gives me additional production for having worked marble. So you'll give me 2 productions, yeah? For the same amount of turns to build, I'll take you. Iron working. Got a coastal city that not improving as quickly as I would like. Eastern Orthodoxy, no big surprise there. So what's your religion of choice there, Harold? Oh, that's a jerk move. Luckily I can move through you.
You're not this life of
Oh, she beat me to medieval. Somehow I thought I already was medieval. I must have been classical. How am I the first to discover King Solomon's mines? I can't be the first if it's in their territory. Can't be. So Spain and Russia are not going to get along building that close to each other this quickly. Civil service comes out the fastest. Got the most recommendations. Ooh, that makes me not happy. I like the Great Lighthouse. In our territory. Where did they get one of my workers? It sure looks like they did. Sorry, mouse drift. Give me extra food. Maybe you'll grow a little faster. Ooh, -1 on production, huh? Yeah, not that lucky. And Isabella's come out ahead of me. She does have a 3rd city. This is why I normally turn barbarians off. I'm a casual player. And I normally don't have to worry about defending against barbarians, so I don't. And here my military is scattered all over the world exploring because I didn't bother to build any scouts. We'll be alright. Yes. And do you know what I want? I want a scientist. Where are you? Four turns. Terracotta Army. No great loss. I only had 3 military units anyway. Stay there on alert.
We're impatient.
Oh, right. Research. Theology. Yeah, I'm a little worried about it. I'm not too worried. Normally, I don't have this problem. Again, I'm on a higher difficulty than usual. I am not giving you horses, chick. No. Leastwise, not for sugar. I can purchase with faith, can I? Missionary? Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I've got a bunch of desert around here. Normally, I don't go for Petra, but I've got desert and I normally don't.
Espero que este trato reciba
I
su
open my borders and give you 4 gold per turn? I don't think so. So I'm broke for a minute.
3.
Although speaking of which, granary for food. Another thing I normally build.
The merchants and the traders have come.
$80 gold to upgrade. Swordsman. Don't I need iron for a swordsman? Do I have iron? Hanging Gardens. Those barbarians really sent me back a few turns. Twice. And I abandoned my normal start of game routine. I'm not doing as well as I normally do. I mean, part of that could be blamed on the higher difficulty, not giving myself an advantage over the PC, but I'm thinking it's got a lot to do with my bad choices so far. Oh, Muxie's gone. Hello, Muxie. All right. That increased Edinburgh quite a bit. Now for a watermill. You need to go to Manila. They've been begging me for a trade route. Research. Do education. You're top of the list. Cool. Choosing production. Stoneworks. Sounds good. You've got stone here, iron down here. So I do have iron, okay. So some stone. That'll help the stoneworks. You're not next to a river, are you? No. Blizzwit. Bliss. Again, Bliss. Blizzwit. Busiest people. I'm on par with Isabella, and she's beating me. You know what? I'm gonna pop out another settler. 4 turns are not producing anything, but I'm gonna fall behind if I don't get another city working. Isabella and Catherine. I kinda saw that coming. I called that early on. Order expansion's not that big a deal right now. I never do anything in honor. I only do piety if I, for some reason, have extra culture and start getting some extra social policies. Normally, by the time I finish liberty and take my 2 in tradition, my adopt and my aristocracy, normally, I start working on aesthetics or exploration, and exploration is definitely what I'm going for. So maybe those two will hack away at each other a little bit, and I'll catch back up a little. Like how my caravan disappears when it goes into someone else's territory. Like I can't see where my tunes are. Yeah, that's a thing. That's because I'm not trying to keep a grasp on Byblos. Alright, I kind of want to stick to the coast and the birds and the river. There's some cattle, some sugar. Yeah, and then I don't need sugar from anybody else. Yeah, that's mine. I think at this point in the game, a scout is mostly pointless. I've explored the majority of our little island. That was something I should have done early game. I'm also Not really planning on going to war with anyone anytime soon. So, what do you say? What does happiness? Coliseum does happiness. Let's get some happiness brewing. Normally I just kind of go up the list and just take whatever is the fastest to build every turn.
Education is the best provision for old age.
I guess chivalry it is. That's because other people are interested in... What's that? Yziel? My disagreements with Isabella. I am not interested in war at the moment. I'm sorry. So everyone's in war against Isabella right now. She is not popular.
Espero que este trato.
Yeah, I'm not trading with you. I'm not upsetting anybody. Pop Cardiff! Hoovians around the world know the relevance of Cardiff, and it's mine, all mine. Seems like no one's working on the Oracle. I'm gonna go ahead and try. It might be a little late. Our apologies. We're not gonna settle any new cities for a few turns, so I'm pretty sure we'll keep that promise. All right. Sure, let's try. Again, I think it's a little late in game. Some of these wonders, I'm thinking, are probably already in progress elsewhere, and maybe I'm wasting my time trying to build them. Alert! Yeah, there's the Colossus. I knew I was making a mistake. And yet I made it. Great Prophet, Golden Ages, for some points. New tile cost. Each time a great person is expended. Marble or stone gives gold. That's better in my main city though. Alright, let's pop a market. Let's get that gold production back up a little. And a great profit anyway. Well then. Great profit. Go turn Cardiff. Choose my research. I got the recommending physics. For a trebuchet. Yeah, I'm more interested in banking, I think. Sorry, I disagree with you, but I think it's time to make a risky play. For the sake of catching back up.
Det er en fin aftale.
Yeah, sure, open borders, why not? We like you. Yeah, and you're even somewhat following our religion. Of course, you're also a little of this, a little of that in your main city. Okay. Purchase a workboat.
Как тебе понравится, если я предложу такой обмен?
Say what now? Yeah, I'm not giving you any strategic resources, even in your war against Isabella. I just don't think so. Not for sugar. And I'm not giving any of my money per turn. You want 1 iron? What do you give me for it?
Как тебе понравится,
A gold per turn and
если я
open
предложу
borders.
такой обмен?
Do 2 gold per turn? Yeah, okay. My happiness is down. Oh, right as you make peace. Of course. How about it? What are you doing? Free social policy. But that museum of Halicarnassus. Is that how you say that? Halicarnassus? I guess. Best I can figure. Previous route. Seems like a still good route. Extra production on coastal cities, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, I'll do a library. Shrine. got the most technologies. You're not mobilizing against me, are you? I'll lose right out at this point.
Heal dig. Lad os høre det. Nej.
Okay. You built the Colossus on an inland lake. Yeah, I could have made such better use of that on an actual coast.
Jeg bliver træt af denne unødige...
Yeah, kinda saw that coming.
Espero que este trato reciba su bendición.
Buenos Aires has declared war on me as well. Yeah, that's a big military force that I was not prepared for. That big army force isn't doing so hot against me, huh? They didn't even pillage any of my stuff. Happiness. Oh. Forge, I've got some iron here. Machu Picchu. Scientist. Whoever's got the most culture. Ooh, lots of notifications. Who's declared war on me? Keep the bowmen coming for now. Watermill will boost my production, but Lighthouse will give me more food. Research steel. Spain is protecting something. Valletta has declared war on me. Does that mean Spain has declared war on me? Neutral. Okay. So, no, just everyone you like has declared war on me then.
как тебе понравится, если я предложу?
Russia wants me to give up gold and iron for sugar? Nope. Not much more ranged strength. I also don't have any horses, even after bothering to do the horsemanship thing, which, you know, I didn't see a lot of point in. I say we keep churning them out. Don't really have anything to work for a workboat. Oop. Wandering mouse. No, I don't want to make peace with you right now. You start pumping out composite bowmen. Let's teach Harold a lesson.
Espero.
You know, I'm getting a little concerned here. I had to give up Cardiff for the peace treaty. I misread that entirely. I mistakenly assumed he had taken Cardiff and was returning it to me. And now I'm screwed because he's got a peace treaty and I can't get back at him for 10 turns. I have screwed myself royally. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. We are about 15 minutes past the time I normally would have taken a first break. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to pause. We're going to take a break. I'm going to refill my water glass. And I think when I come back, I think I'm going to scrap this. Because I think I am too far behind to make a comeback. I think it's just a long, slow, inevitable defeat at this point. Whether by Isabella or whether the peace treaty ends and he comes back at me in a few turns. Whether it's these people over here. I think I'm kind of done for. So, let's open my OBS. If I can find it. OBS. Kill my audio first and go to break screen. Alright. We're back. We will be as soon as I exit OBS and go back into game. So, that last one was going very horribly against our favor. For all intents and purposes, we had lost. I don't know that we're going to get much of a game done in the next quote-unquote half, considering there's, what, about an hour left in the stream, give or take. But we'll see what we can do. I have changed a few settings. I reduced the number of city-states from 8 to 4. I disabled barbarians, more like the way I normally play. I also picked up a Rice Krispie treat. And I did something else. What did I do? I did something else, I swear it. I was supposed to remember to tell you guys what I did. Barbarians off. Reduce the city-states. They brought it back closer. Oh. And I reduced the difficulty level just one notch. Since I'm a terrible player. And I was not doing well. So, we're on a slightly easier difficulty. Then I found our city right where we're at. We got spices, we got stone, we got deer, we got 2 things of copper, just a stone's throw away. We're on the coast between 2 rivers. This is... And we got 2 forests right next to us, so we should get a +1 or +2 to our faith right off the bat. This really is a fantastic start location. Let's find out what we're close to. Not much. That's fine. Well, when I say not much, we found sheep, stone, and cattle, so I guess that's things. But, you know, lots of open area here as well. Always a monument. And I'm going for my traditional play. Archery first. Let's play the way I know how to play instead of trying to emulate pros. Because I do that poorly. Aha. Silver and gems. And more sheep. Yeah, I noticed the ancient ruins. They got all big and glowy on my screen. Kind of hard to miss. Advanced weapons. Sounds good. Oh. That looks like a proper city-state. Is that kind of white, but is that bluish on the inside? Is that Washington? Or America? Is it Washington or Roosevelt in this one? Well, it looks like we're probably on a little island right next to another little island. This is a shuffle map. For anyone who didn't catch that last time, this is a shuffle map. It should be just about as truly random as you can get. At Washington. There he is. Being on a little island like this, there's probably not too much point in making a scout. Yeah, that I'm pretty confident that's an end. Well, I guess we'll do a worker. Archery will be done in only 3 turns, though. I guess I could go ahead and make a scout. Citizen. Archery. Ginger, what are you doing? It's kind of a toss-up what I usually take next. Any of these 3, depending on what's the most suited to me. Calendar, trapping, mining. I can actually get mining quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and take mining first. Pantheon. I pretty much always take growth rate. Let's stick with my standby. Let's see if I do better playing with in my comfort zone. I did so terribly last time. Made a fool of myself. Ah, some gold. Yay, we like gold. Gold does things. And it's shiny. I'm going to automate your exploration. Because I'm lazy. Temple of Artemis. Tradition, just because I want aristocracy to help me build wonders faster. And then I will stick entirely in, I think, what is it, the Liberty tree? Is that salt? Yeah, I thought it was iron, maybe. Population. We like population. Policy. Take that aristocracy, and then we'll jump on the Liberty tree from here on till we complete it.
The meek shall inherit the earth, but not its mineral rights.
Ooh, a city-state. Do we connect over here? A possibility. A lot of land in this general vicinity. Could be a connection there. I'm kind of doubting it. This looks kind of awful lot like a coastline, though, right there. I swear that looks like it probably curves up. That looks like it curves down. There's a bridge that's going to be like this one square here. Expanding back out that way. Pottery comes highly recommended. Yeah, the pronunciation of that, Antananarivo. Yeah, I'm gonna stop trying to say that word right now. I think that's the closest I'm gonna get. Alright, and they're not going to be happy about us invading, as it were, their little area down here, so I'm going to turn around and head right back out.
Shall the...
And husbandry.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
He'll pay me to accept his embassy? Yeah, sure. Give me an early game advantage, why don't you? Policy. I'm doing the worst for happiness. I'm not really concerned about that. I saw those earlier, but they're a little bit more pretty. Seeing them in that view with the light on them close up. Research. This is where I normally jump to writing to get that great library, or else no, I always jump to writing so I can get embassies and the library, which it just occurred to me they paid me to have their embassy, which means they have embassy technology already. They may already be building the great library. I'll automate your exploration just for a few turns until you guys finish mapping out all you can map out. Yep, and then 2 turns for writing. What can I build in 2 turns? A bunch of nothing. So I'll build a shrine.
He who
I'm taking bronze working. I'll tell you why. So when I get the Great Library and I get the free technology, I can go straight to iron working instead of drama and poetry. The extra production is top of my list right now. And I want you to stay alert. I'm going to watch over here as best I can. In fact, I was going to leave you set up, but I'm going to put you over here and have you watch too. Great library. Alert. So, did everyone get their own little island, or did I just get my own private one? Turn? Oh, it's not totally private. I've got this unpronounceable guy down here. Research. I'm gonna take sailing. Let's start getting fish and things gobbled. Yeah, citrus. Gotcha. I don't think there's any citrus on this island, is there? Did I miss citrus? Salt. Sheeps. Deer. Sheeps. Deer. Cows. Silver. Stone. Sheeps. Copper we talked about at the beginning of the game. Oh, there's some horses. I didn't have any horses last game. Felt all good horses are going to do me on these tiny little islands. Yay, I have a pointy stick. Research. I'm actually going to take masonry, right? Yeah, I'm going to take masonry. I probably should take calendar. But I want the pyramids. Give me 2 free workers. "52 turns in and he doesn't have a worker going." Well, yeah. True. Whether I put it there or there, gonna be a minute before I get the fish. I think I would ever so slightly, I don't know. If I have it here, we'll expand out towards the sheep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll kind of converge. We'll have a big, ugly, useless mountain in the middle of our city. 2, 3 out. There. Eventually, and 1, 2, 3, only out to there. I would rather, I think, put it here and expand 3 in. That way. And I'll put another city over in the East General Whereabouts, I think. Maybe something like that. Panicked for a moment. That kind of blue-green of the Celts looked almost like Washington had come over to my shores already. Calendar's next. I've been neglecting my calendar. Great library, ironworking. I have advanced to the classical era. Oh, decisions. Not the worker boat. But do I want a worker? I'll go for the pyramids and get 2 workers. It'll take me longer, but I want the pyramids anyway. Pop! Dublin. Start off with a monument. No, that's my island. I'll settle where I please. My island. And considering I just placed Dublin on my own little private island, that could be called a Braveheart reference. It's my island.
So
I want optics. I want the Great Lighthouse, if possible. I want to not lose that this time around. Normally I play on an easier difficulty. I don't think I ever put it on the easiest. It's for learning to play. But I hate investing time into building wonders just to have them stolen out from under me at the last second, a turn or 2 left to go. It's one thing if I'm playing against a player, you know, and then it's just, you know, kind of, oh, my loss, you know. I should have rushed it a little faster, but against a computer for my own pleasure, you know. They tend to outclass me militarily anyway, so it's not exactly like I'm putting it so that I can't lose. Because I certainly can lose. I kind of need trapping, to be totally honest. Alright, Dublin, you're going straight for the Great Lighthouse. I'll take that over the Colossus, I really will.
even
Research the wheel. I don't even have horses yet. No one's really in danger of taking them from me that I'm aware of. Math. I like the hanging gardens. If I can build the hanging gardens, I'll take those. The second busiest person. But boy, is Washington busy. We'll take the free builder and automate him. Because that's what I do. I automate. Whew. Oh look, more builders, workers I guess they're called. And I'll start working the Colossus as well.
Mathematic.
Whether each of us have a little island or not, the ability to hop islands on water travel is going to become very important. I am pretty confident. That construction over horseback riding, at least right now. Ooh, my money. There is no silk.
Three things are to be looked to.
I think I'm gonna move on to currency. Skipping horseback riding. Again, I don't have horses, they're up here. Oh, you got the Great Lighthouse. That smarts. Oh, that's what I get for not trying to build it in my main city. I knew that was a risk. Gamble. Didn't pay off. Well then, build a workboat now that I've expanded down to the fish. You know what? That was a wasted turn. Yeah, you know what? I've wasted a turn on it. I'll leave it to go. But maybe I'll still get the Colossus out of it. It's not much of a consolation prize, but it's something.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
Wait. This seems heavily weighted in my favor. They'll give me 2 gold per turn. And horses. And accept my embassy. For a copper? Yeah, I'll take that. Ooh, Washington. Poor boy, look at you. Not giving him money for no reason. Genghis Khan, huh? Trade routes and cargo ships. Washington gives me more gold per turn, or do I give them more gold per turn? Alright, what's next? Free garden, but a lot more food. Not worried about Stonehenge. Met Valletta.
Order is bread.
Drama and poetry. What are we getting over here? Salt? Germany!
Des großen deutschen Volkes heiße ich euch willkommen. Vorwärts. In
Yeah, I'd rather speed up our growth rate. More population will give me more production. Either directly or indirectly. Also comes recommended. There we go. Yeah, jump to 5. I thought it might. Still 10 turns. I think one of the next things I need to focus on is another settler. And maybe a trium. Reem. 220. Buy it, or 5 turns to build it. Khan's got a big army.
What is drama?
Let's take horseback riding. Let's just get it over and done with. Only be 4 turns. So wait. Germany's on a skinny spit of land. America's on a skinny spit of land. The Mongols appear to possibly on a little skinny spit of land. Am I the only one that got a decent sized little bit of land to start on? That won't make me very popular. If I think I put another city, I'm going to put it here maybe. For the cattle and the stone that way, the cattle that way, the fish straight up. I'll get horses eventually. There's not much down this way that's really worth putting a city down here for. Production, lots of production bits, but no food, it wouldn't grow. Not without sending food to it. We're gonna build a trireme. 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 Never had a grasp, I don't care. Philosophy. Valletta. Great engineer, you're gonna park it, buddy, is what you're gonna do. get the, was it the Parthenon, I think, in one turn. Sounds good to me. You know, I'm actually gonna start on a settler. Oh, ouch, Washington, you really did start off on a little god-awful little spittleland, didn't you?
There is a...
Alright. Stick with Shinto. Gold per followers. Reduction per followers. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down there and compete with Boston. I am gonna park you there. That's where I like you. Cool. Lighthouse. Theoretically, be better in some ways, but I think this is, in my opinion, superior. Mine. I'm gonna try to colonize this island somewhere. Washington still gives me the most gold. Happiness is looking alright. I'm gonna try to get this next wonder, yeah? Do I want this one or this one? I'll take that one. Takes a little longer to make, and I think I can still get a writer's. I don't think we have to like compete for writer's codes. I think it's a national wonder. I'd do it that. Yeah, this is better. I'm starting off with 4 resources. And I'll expand pretty quickly up to that fish. And in time, maybe down to that fish. Truro is getting monumented. Research. Theology. Next.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
Gold horses and copper. Works for me. Yeah. Oop. Muxie timed out on us. Got about an half an hour to go. I don't really think we're going to get much of anything accomplished in just a half an hour, but we'll see what we can do. The problem with the early game military victories is it takes so many units to take down a city. It takes so long, even a weak city. I was fighting in the previous game. I was fighting against Harold Bluetooth of Denmark. A 1 population city with a defense of 18. I couldn't take it out. Of course, I forgot that archers couldn't conquer a city by themselves, so I finally reduced its health after like 30 turns of arrow barrages. But then I didn't have anybody to actually capture it. Exploration will be where I go next, but if you finish this out, you get a free great person. I'll take the scientist. Get the free technology.
3 things on.
And a discount on my next one, which I will take civil service. Cardiff, great person. Alright. And we're working. Let's buy the fish and buy a work. Shit! I meant to buy the workboat and I got a scout instead. That is a tragedy. And there's not even anything for you to explore, is there? What actually happened there was my hand started to slip on the mouse a little. I went to improve my grip and clicked in the wrong place as I was dragging the mouse up to where I wanted it. The tragic misclick. It's gonna be another turn before I can buy a boat now. Not the first person to Cape Town, not a shock. I'll be surprised if I'm the first to encounter any other city-states at this point, but I lowered him to 4. We've got 3 for sure that I know of. Yeah, 3. Alright, now we've got our little workboat. Population, protecting Cape Town. Yeah, okay. Another large-ish continent over here. Oh, nope, I was mistaken. It was just hidden. Hidden by the fog of war. A workboat would not do me any good. A settler at the moment would not do me any good. How about the Writers Guild? Writers Guild is... Does it say? 1 allowed per player. Yeah. I get more out of metal casting than I do out of the, what was that, guilds or something? Policy exploration. Yep. Production. Inside my territory. It becomes obsolete. And it only works against enemy land units. It's a pretty wet world. I don't have that many military units at all, much less land units. I think pretty much this, because I don't think the scouts really count. Length of Golden Ages, Free Great Prophet. Yeah, let's go for the Free Great Prophet. If possible. A shrine. Yeah, let's take the market. Really, what I should be doing is pumping up my research. Valletta went Shinto, huh? Yeah, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Vancouver. Aha, free missionaries. That could help. You're getting a lighthouse, buddy. Compass, let's get some decent boats out there.
Es wäre in eurem Interesse, dass ihr dieses Angebot sorgfältig prüft.
Just gold for my copper and open borders. I really don't like that one as much. You're not giving me any strategic resources. I'm actually doing alright on my gold per turn at the moment, especially for this stage of the game. And your open borders aren't that big of a deal, I don't think. So, big open wet map. See, at least he's offering me iron. Settler. Let's see where else we can. What? Woohoo! I'm gonna go switch. Same amount of gold. I'm not gonna get any science, but I'll possibly convert them to my religion. Angryism, huh?
Oedipus knew the famous riddles. He was a mighty king. He was the envy of everyone. Now he struck a wave of terrible ruin. While you're alive, you must keep looking to your final day and not be happy till you pass life's boundary without suffering grief.
Workshop. Yeah. Not surprised, but we've got about 15 minutes left, and I don't think much of anything interesting is going to happen. And I don't think we're going to revisit this. I think the next time we play, I'll be playing with JB. Okay, the problem with settling on this little island here. It's a little bit far away from everything else I have. But all it's got going for me is food everywhere. Some fishes. There's no real production here. I slightly disagree on the aqueduct. I think the granary is the better way to go. Because I've got some deer here, right? Those are deer. They're not worked yet. But I get 2 food out of it instead of just keep some food. I think the granary is a better bet. I'll build it faster as well. Please wait. I have discovered compass. Next turn. Wait, not next turn. What you doing to me, game? Not better. Granary. Granary. Research. Let's do some edumacation. Ugh. You know, it might do me some good to have my dashboard up. I mean, I was mostly trying to watch Muxie, but it's been so uneventful. Okay, now here I could build. I could get the production from the hillside, the deer from there, the fish from there. Although, any southward expansion into the ice would be a waste. No, switch to desktop mode. Decisions. Yes, where's my caravels? Ugh. Choose production, a workshop. Unit needs orders, yeah, my settler. And there's gold, some gems, fish. Iron, some salt, some sheep. There you go, Valide. You were asking for that. I have found all the natural wonders. Oh, good lord, Twitch, what is your malfunction? Turning Twitch on with the last 10 minutes to go. Yeah. That's good casting, folks. Remember that. I've actually got it up on my desktop, but I can't see it behind the game because I'm not running with 2 monitors yet. That's something I am working on. Tied for first place in happiness with Washington. That's nice.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
Horses for copper and open borders. Can I kill your open borders and get some gold per turn? Yeah. Production. Yep, library. I see. It's like a little shrine thing. Library. Let's get our research up a little. Ooh, Genghis Khan declared war on Cape Town. The Germans won't like that. Library. Unit needs orders, I know. Cardiff wants something. You could get a workshop. Ooh, Valletta gave me a swordsman. Yeah, sure, I'll upgrade you to a pikeman. Germany denounced Mongolia. Ooh, that's not gonna go well. There's iron up here and Mount Fuji. Some fish. I don't think it's as kind of quote-unquote perfect. There's some citrus up there. This is a nice little place though. Salt, iron, sheep, fishes. And I'm pretty sure that's correct to say fishes. You have a fish, multiple fishes, but multiple fishes. Fish, multiple fish, but when it's multiple fish, it's fishes, I think, is how that goes. Fish, fishes. Am I overthinking how to say fish? I'm overthinking how to say fish. Nobody cares. Guilds. Finally, because I've been putting it off and I don't care about it. National College. Workshop. Pump up the production, pump up the production. I think I still only have 3 builders in my entire civilization. I think I need to produce some, builders. And I've got a little extra gold sitting around, so we'll pop out a worker there. And a worker there, and we'll call that a day. About 2 minutes from our technical break time. We might go a little over our stream time today. Not by much, I don't think. Being a turn-based game, I can technically stop whenever. And considering we're going to walk away from it and not return to this particular stream, it doesn't really matter if and when I abandon it, but I'm playing. I might as well, if I'm playing it, I might as well stream it, right? I don't really want to build the Great Wall. First thing I'm doing when I land here is building fishing boats. If I had saved some of that money that I used to pop out those builders, I might have made several fishing boats. Happiness. Research. Yeah, chivalry's alright, but I think I'm gonna go for steel so I can get some longswordsmen. There we go. Little bit of an FU, but not a big one. Just enough to say, I want this stuff. Yeah, university. Choose production. You need a monument first there, buddy. My city converted. Yeah, we'll refrain. No real promises. automate you now. Great work.
Pain and suffering are always...
Now, Dublin converted. Oh, America, you're being a jerk.
Proceed.
Stop sending. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he'll stay converted for very many turns. Yeah, his 36 pressure is not much more than the 30 pressure I get from here, but I've got 60 pressure emanating from here, so. Dude, I'm still telling you, I'm on my island. I'm gonna settle where the frog I want to settle. Yeah, I did. Great profit. Hey, guess what? Profit. Ooh, enhance my religion. I wanted to do that earlier and didn't give me the chance to. I must have been missing something. Let's put a uni. Faster growth rate when not at war, and faster spreading. Enhance, yes. Uh, 15? Anybody top 15? Gold per turn? Nope, then I'm sticking with Karakoram. I still feel I can convert. Might be a vain effort. But I don't actually really care about the outcome of the game, so 3 turns on a university. Iron for copper sounds good to me, buddy. Nant has grown. I'm pretty sure that's how you say Nant. French, sometimes with ES, you just leave off the S. I'm pretty sure it's French. That's the thing with the Celts, is like it's a little bit Ireland, a little bit Scotland, a little bit northern France. You know, that's something. If I had more cargo ships, I could have more trade routes. Deal. All right. You know, folks, I think on this note, I think we're going to shut down for the night. I've got some prep to do before I go to bed. It's a little after 11. I've got some things to do. I work tomorrow. I didn't sleep so great the last couple of nights. As far as the stream goes, let's see. Let's alt tab out of this. Get our OBS ready. Let's go to the booth, I think. Today is Thursday. That's why we did co-op. I'm pretty sure Friday, our regularly scheduled streaming content has been canceled. We no longer do a garbage day on that day. We didn't have anything interesting to stream for you. In the future, we can always do a mystery box any day, any time of any day. If it's not our regularly scheduled 8 to 11, we might still be here. We might still be doing something else. I might have a day off. The last 6 weeks, my days off have been Monday. Next week, it'll be Monday as well. I'm not exactly sure what Jacob's work schedule is. I think he just started doing what he does. I think he's still trying to get it a little bit ironed out. Like tonight, he wasn't sure whether he was going to be here or not, and he ended up not. He had to take care of some things at his new job. Hopefully, next Friday, he'll be here with me, streaming, and we'll have either he and I, or possibly, more likely, I think, would be he and Victoria, possibly. That's kind of up in the air. We'll be doing some proper co-oping tonight with a little bit of a bust. I had to run by myself, and it was terrible. But hey, we promised content, not good content. Monday, we'll be returning to Spoop Watch, and I started speaking on the topic of mystery boxes. Jacob likes to play his Yakuza game. Or not Yakuza. Yakuza was last night. He does like to play Yakuza, let's be fair. Persona 5, the other Asian one. Persona 5 he likes to play, and he said he might play that tomorrow or over the weekend or all of them. He might stream some Persona 5 every day. So watch out for that. Watch out for the Persona 5s coming up. I'm often, if I'm not co-piloting with him in the stream, I will be in the chat. We are always watching our Discord channel. Jacob will usually put the Discord information. If it's not on our basic page, he'll usually put it in the video description when he does all that stuff, whatever he does with it. Our Discord channel, he is always on it. It's always on my phone. Always. I don't always have time to answer it. I don't always notice it, but it's always open. And as soon as I see something, I will respond. We have a Twitter page, we have a Facebook page, we have a YouTube page where we upload all of our videos. So check all those out. Everything is Emergent EXP everywhere. Jacob likes to put lots of links to things and places. So, check all our stuff out. And we will return. Stay tuned. Oh, well, not tonight. Tune back in another time to catch our content. If you like it, great. Like we say, we promise to provide content. We don't promise it's good. Everyone have a good night, and we'll catch you later.